There it is. All right, was able to reconnect. Forgot I had the old hat on. According to Hebrew rabbis, you're not supposed to engage in philosophical discussions while wearing a cap. So I will be uncapped here for part 2 on the morning drive. I remind you, I am your host, Frank Monday of FM Radio, broadcasting live via satellite radio from Beijing, China on this Friday, May 7th, 2021, the year of our gods and goddesses in the pagan sphere. Hail to the horned god at 6:33 a.m. Today ist Friggadagen, or Day of Our Lady Venus, the Empress. She represents productivity and creativity. She is the bride of the Emperor. She reclines on a, would you call that a sedan? Like a love chair? Reclining with her shield of compassion at her feet. She wears the blue dress of Astarte. So it's a blue gown, a rich blue gown, studded with white 7-pointed, 8-pointed stars. Seven-pointed stars. Around her is a lush plateau. No, it's not a plateau. It's a plain, a prairie, filled with ripening grain. Seven-pointed star, 7th month, July. Wow, Leo. The 8 of the major arcana. We're coming into it. We're in the 5th month, so we still got 2 months. The second great deception perpetrated against mankind is that very self-same thing with which I was referencing in discussing Our Lady of the Stars, Columbia, the Venusian Mother. It is the slaughter by the Catholic Church in murdering the Great Mother and taking her out of our collective consciousness on that level, on the spiritual level. Not only did they vilify and desecrate the Holy Mother's image by claiming that she was a prostitute, Mary Magdalene. But they also exploit the Holy Spirit. Exploitation on a grand scale through using sexuality in advertising. So that's the second great deception. The exploitation of the feminine. Now that requires a little bit of unpacking. They, when I say they, I mean the mass media, the deceivers in psychology, those who deem themselves to be controllers of the hive mind, the collective intellect on Earth, have degraded sexuality, and through scientific materialism and just the basic biological reproduction, they try to take out all of the inspiration and the grand awakening through sexuality, through degradation, right? How many times have you heard, oh, it's just sex in the city, and miniskirts, high heels, and nylons everywhere in advertising, Victoria's Secret, so on and so forth. There are just so many examples, and it's such a huge farce. And it's another false dichotomy. You have both ends of the spectrum, both extremes. On the one hand, you have this image of a nunnery as being holy, as if the false celibacy of hanging out in a monastery or a nunnery is in some way connected with holy spirituality and the sacred. It's not. It's another system of mind manipulation set up by the asshats running around in the mitre of Dagon. And then on the other end of that spectrum, they put this super sexualized imagery just everywhere. Pop videos, hip hop, shaking their ass on TV for Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, corn syrup beverages in plastic bottles, stocked on shelves in even the furthest reaches of the planet. Their logos, a usurpation of ancient magical symbology, the waveform of Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Nike, taking some of the highest divine symbology of our collective sphere and using it to sell a sugary, unhealthy drink filled with poison. Mind-blowing. The audacity, the ostentatiousness of manufacturers. I'm appalled and offended. But I don't want to moralize at you too much. If you enjoy your Coca-Cola, make sure you put a little Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey in there to make it delicious. I don't drink though, and I haven't drank for over a decade, going on a decade and a half. But I do not, I mean, if you're an alcoholic, you should stay away from the booze. But if you do enjoy a little tipple, that's not necessarily the end of the world, but do be careful, because it has got very little benefit to human tissue. Oh, good God, this gal's wearing thigh-high leather high heels and riding a moped. Jeez Louise. That is something else. Very professional. Good on you, sweetheart. Nice. I like that. There you go, the divine feminine. Don't mistake the divine do not mistake the prosaic, ordinary, commonplace feminine for the divine. That's not accurate. All right, y'all, good looking, happy. What kind of people are out there? Good looking, sexy, delicious people out there in happy land. I'm gonna call it quits for this morning. I'm about to roll into the parking lot and go have my breakfast. I hope y'all are doing well out there, wherever you may be. I mean, there could be folks tuning in from God knows where. Hollywood. I see one person out there in Hollywood. The great Mason-Dixon line from the Himalayas down under and Aussie land. I don't know, wherever y'all are tuning in from today. May you have a blessed and joy-filled day. I'm gonna sign off for now, and I will see, don't forget, as above, so below. I will see you soon in the future. Bye for now.